Hi, Natalie here with Benefit Personal Training. As we've discussed before, falls can be very scary and traumatizing for our senior or mature adult loved ones. And we've discussed in the past how to rise from a fall, but what I'd like to talk to you about today is building the strength, because a lot of the times it takes core, upper body, and leg strength to be able to safely and effectively rise from a fall with confidence. So if your loved one does end up in that fall position, I'm going to teach you 3 exercises today that are very simple with assistance so that your loved one can get the core, upper body, and lower body strength to be able to rise from that fall a little bit more effortlessly. So you're going to need a chair or something to be able to lean on and sit on for assistance and safety. So I have the chair right here. The first exercise we're going to do is a sit to stand or butt touch squats. So if you have a wall or something to hold on to, that is going to be the first place to start. If you or your loved one feel comfortable without using assistance, feel free to use nothing around you. But if you have the availability, please use it. So you're going to hold on to a wall if you have access to it, sit and stand. So if you have access to a wall, holding onto that wall or holding onto something that helps you feel stable, sit and stand. Do about 5 to 15 of these wherever your exhaustion level takes you. Coming down and up, rising, using those legs to push back up. If you need to, when you're here and you're not using assistance on the side, you can use the chair as a little bit of assistance. Okay, that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2. Again, we're using the chair. This is going to help build some core strength. So that exercise was for leg strength. This is going to be for core strength. So you want to make sure that you're sitting close to the edge of the chair, safely, of course, and your spine is long, your chest is open. You can use the chair for assistance if you need to, if you have arms to your chair, if you want to hold the side of it. And you're going to want to make sure you have some range of motion behind you in order to lean back and rise back up. So if you need assistance, use the chair, but don't use the hands to push yourself back up. You want to use the core, those belly muscles all the way around, those back muscles, those belly muscles to lift you back up, right? This is going to help with that rise from the floor. And then if you want to add a little rotation, that's going to help with the rotation using those oblique muscles to help rise up. So again, 5 to 15 of these wherever the exhaustion level is. So once you get to that point where it's your muscles are tired and you need to take a rest, but leaning back with or without that assistance, spine long, belly tight. So if you're not sure how to make sure those belly muscles are engaged, cough, hold the contraction at the end of the cough and rise, trying to keep that the whole time. The next exercise, we're going to be in front of the chair. This is going to help build the upper body strength to be able to push up from the floor to get into an all fours position when you're rising from a fall. Hands are going to be on the sides of the chair, or even if you have a bed, you can be at the front of the bed right here. If you use the sides or the front, it takes pressure off the wrist as opposed to being directly like this. So sides of a chair or front of a chair takes pressure off the wrist so you can start to build that strength. Shoulders are back and down, your chest is open. You want your knees to be about 2 feet away from the chair, and you're going to bend the elbows, bringing the chest as close to the chair or the bench as possible, sinking down and rising up. If this is as far as you can get, that's totally fine, right? You're going to stay there as long as you need to, and then gradually increase that range of motion. If you need to start out with the knees a little closer and just use the weight of the upper body, that's okay too. But our goal is to eventually get those knees out and eventually get the chest close to the bench, right? This gives us the upper body strength to get that push off the ground. I hope these exercises are helpful. Please try to practice them 5 to 15 reps each, 3 to 4 times a week. And it shouldn't take more than, 10, 15 minutes out of your day. And it could be life-changing in recovering from that fall. Thanks so much. See you next time.